G'day guys, and welcome to the SA Sports Medicine Association's taping video series. Today we're going to start off with the basic ankle. These videos are brought to you by MaxiPlus Sports Tape. Alright, welcome guys. Today we're going to just go through an example of how to tape a basic ankle. For this you will need some rigid sports tape. I've got the 38mm rigid sports tape from MaxiPlus today. You may need some Hyperfix, MaxiFix if you've got an athlete with an allergy, or we also have in the MaxiPlus range a hypoallergenic rigid sports tape that you can use if you need. So let's get to it. First things first, we want to get our athlete into a nice position to tape the ankle. So the easiest way to do this is just to prompt your athlete to point their big toe to the sky. What we're trying to do with our tape today is to restrict an inversion ankle injury, and these often happen with the athlete getting into this position where their toe is pointed and the outside ligaments of their ankle stretch. So if we can get them pointing their big toe up to the sky, we've got them in a nice position for our tape. Next thing we look for is where we start our tape application. I normally look for about 2 fingers above the inside ankle bone or the medial malleolus of the ankle. You don't have to put your fingers there all the time, just eyeball it, but it's just a good little reminder of how far up the ankle we need to go with our tape. Okay. First application of tape is just an anchor for the rest of our tape to be put on as we go through the process. There's no need to apply pressure to this. It's just an anchor for us to put the next lot of tape on. Okay. Following that, we're going to place 2 strips of tape that we'll call stirrups that go starting on the inside of the lower leg, underneath the heel, and then back up on the outside of the ankle in a U-shaped or a stirrup shape, as the name suggests. And we'll do 2 of those. You may need 3 depending on the size of your athlete, but for today's video we'll just use 2. Second piece, just overlap to the front, and same again, finish on the outside, overlapping slightly. Pat down your tape so it's nice and crease free. Okay, just a little bit of tension on those stirrups when applying them. Okay. Next piece of tape that we're going to apply is what we call a figure 6. This will start slightly to the back of our first stirrup, patting it down to reduce creases underneath the heel, then come back over towards where we started, okay, in a nice 6 shape. We'll now do one of those starting from the outside of the ankle. Alright, so same process, outside of the ankle, under the heel, and you'll be able to pull the tape back over across to where we started. And again, just pat out your creases as you go to keep it nice and smooth. Alright, so this is a really basic start to an ankle, but we can stop here in terms of our structural tape. What I would do with this is just apply a lock at the top of the ankle here to hold all those pieces of tape in place. Again, nice and loose like we did with our original anchor. And that's your completed basic ankle. Things to note to start with, we want to have all of the tape under the squishy part of the bottom of the heel here, nice and smooth to reduce the risk of blisters or anything like that. With your 2 figure 6s, ideally getting them to cross over so that the line of the V created points straight up the shin. That knows that you've got them in the right place. And finally, just check your athlete's circulation. Pinch the big toe. The colour should come back nice and quickly to show that the circulation hasn't been impeded. Get your athlete to test, hop up and down, say is it comfortable or not, and then they're ready to attack the game.